Hi guys, it's dark. It is after 11 and I am at that rest stop that I told you guys about. That's across from Mount Shasta. And so I wanted to at least end the day by letting you know where I'm at. I'm fine. We're in here. And, you know, all in here. I wish I'd be asleep already. It's after 11, sorry. But, turns out that this is one of the noisier rest stops. So the one yesterday wasn't so bad. Right now it's quiet. But it has been, trucks have been flying through here. And then you all of a sudden hear bang, boom, bang. Right now it's quiet. I'm hoping it kind of stays that way. It's going to go down to 38 degrees. It's already feeling cold in this trailer. I can't figure out a heating system for here. Doesn't come with one. I have a heating blanket, which is the best buy I ever made was this. And I'm running it off of my Jackery 500. My 300 is almost dead because I used it so much for phones and things like that. So this is what gets me through the night. I have to wear a hat on my head because it gets so cold. Look at my little hair just sticking out here. It gets so cold in here that you have to do something. In an earlier video when I was showing you guys at the bathroom and how clean, because they're all clean like that. That's why I wanted to let you know. And they're safe. I mean, you know, I'm not afraid or anything. But now it's so cold. I'm going to be staying in here. I brought my potty in so that I could use it in here. Again, though, I don't feel like there's enough room for it. But, you know, in an emergency in the night, I'm going to use it. I'm just going to make myself use it. But Lola's sound asleep. I don't hear any trucks right now. That doesn't mean it won't stay like this. But it's a beautiful area. Mount Shasta is across the way. Oh, yes, I was talking about my white hat. So my white hat, I kind of lost my train. I am tired. But the train fell off the tracks. Anyway, so the hat that I had on is this one. And it's like a hood, right? I've had it on in another video that I put up here. And it was so windy and so cold that nothing stayed on my head. I had on my, the ball cap type hat. That almost went bye-bye. And I was looking for something warm. This one that I have on currently is, I keep it here in the trailer. But this one, my big white fluffy one here, I'm holding it wrong. I know you can't tell. Wait, hold on. This way. So it has a piece that goes around your neck. And then it comes up over your head. The problem with this one, though, I can't figure out how to make it not come way forward. It tends to fall forward, so it makes you look like you are through like a little tunnel. So when I was trying to tell you guys about the bathroom, this is what I had on. Because it just was so windy, I had to do something. So when you see the other video, you know, don't get scared like, what has she got in her head, you know. But I had to do something. The wind has kind of gone down. I mean, it was gusting up to 19 miles an hour. And periodically it would kind of shake the teardrop. Not a lot, but a little bit. enough that you could, you could tell. But I'm telling you, these trucks were driving through here like crazy, slamming doors, motors running, people talking. I'm like, oh, guys, it's after 11. I need to drive tomorrow, please. But, maybe they were leaving. I'm listening. I'm like, what? Yeah, I got to park in the RV. There's like about 4 spaces for RVs, and the rest are all for semi-trucks. So they come through here and they park further down, and then there's a section way down there that's all gravel, and the trucks can go there too. So, I suppose they're coming in, taking a rest, and maybe some of them are still resting. I'm not going to look out the window, and then they'll take off again. But, oh my gosh, when they come in, they're so noisy. The other rest stop that I was at, yeah, there were trucks, but it didn't seem to be this frequent and this many. So maybe because I'm in California here, and they've got deliveries going that way. So, we got to be thankful that we have those people that do that for us, right? So I'm not saying anything bad against them. It was just noisy, that's all. And it's part of the business, I know. So I felt like I was in a truck yard, But that's okay. I'm more concerned right now that it's going to be 38 degrees and the teardrop has no heater in it. And the little one that I have, I would have to run off of the much bigger Jackery, which I don't have in here right now. It's locked up in the car. So I'm just running the heating blanket. I may actually put this thing back on to cover more because I get a headache when I'm in this real cold and damp. So, yeah. The door behind me, this one is the one that's never used. And as you can see, I have reflectix on it. I got to do more than that because there's a draft coming from that door. And I put tape all around the outside because I don't use the door. So that was to keep the water out, which that helped. But now I don't know what to do. I'm trying to think of a different sleeping arrangement in here because I do sleep across. And so if I could go from like one end here to the other end here across instead of down, then my advantage to that is where the cupboards are, the 3 little doors, I could put the 3-drawer plastic stuff underneath, and then I could pretty much keep everything in here that's needed in here. Like, the snacks and the food that I want to have for in here, the dry goods, and then, clothes in here, pillows, extra things, whatever I needed. So and that would cut the draft because there's a space between the top where the doors are. Maybe I can turn it around to kind of show you. I don't know. Like where the doors are up here, and then there's a space down here. But that space there, that wall doesn't go all the way to the bottom. So you get the draft from like the galley. It's like kind of having, like from your trunk, and it's cold. There's a draft that comes from there, so it blows on me. And then there's a draft from this door behind me. So I'm going to, I think, change this around that I do lay across more on a permanent basis and set up an actual bed that way, because my bed actually goes the other way. I'm just laying across it. But do that, put those things underneath there, because if I do that, that'll cut that draft. Because I have some of them at home. I can just put them in here. And then that way, the draft is being cut. And then I'm going to have to do something with the store behind me. So I'm wondering if I should just get insulation, you know, it looks like that pink stuff that looks like cardboard, and put that up there, and then put a moving blanket actually over it, because that would be heavier. You know, take a piece of, even if I had to cut it, but just put it over there, because there's a draft in here, and it's too cold. So even with my arms now, I'm laying here, my shoulder is out, you know, while I'm laying here, it starts hurting. It's so cold. So yeah, I'm going to try to do something about that. But so if you guys have any ideas or suggestions, I sure would appreciate it, because I'm trying to figure out what to do. In the meantime, Mount Shasta is outside, and she is beautiful. The first big peak, I read about it, is Mount Shasta. Then there's a smaller peak that's connected to it, and they call that Shastina, I think is how you say it, Shastina. And then you go over a little bit, and then as we go to the right, as you're looking at it, and there's another one, and do they just call it Mount Butte or Mount something Butte? Anyway, Butte is in there, B-U-T-T-E. And yeah, by the way, they're all volcanoes, and the Shasta erupted back 1914 to 1917. And it says she erupts once every century. So let's hope she stays quiet. It would certainly warm the place up, but to the point where we wouldn't be around anymore. So, but it's pretty. It's just she doesn't, like last year she had snow and ice on her, and it was like gleaming in the sun. And now there's only snow on the top, and you can see all the trees, so it doesn't quite look the same as it did last time. I don't know, maybe from another angle, maybe the other side is more snow. I don't know. I will be driving around and past it and down the mountain tomorrow. But here I am. I'm going to try to get some sleep now. But I wanted to touch base with you, because I realized I'd been on Facebook Live and told everybody that I was here, and, nighttime and all. And I didn't do it for you guys. So I know it's a little hard to see. I am in a darker place, But my little lights are on, my little kind of night lights, if you will. They're on. But anyway, I'm in here. And I'm going to try to get some rest. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will be putting more stuff up. And I'm going to kind of try to do more of that. The more I travel, the more I'm going to try to get up here. So please subscribe, and please give me the thumbs up thing. And I want to pick up those analytics, because some of the videos will get like 300 views, and then other ones will get like 2. So, and I know it's hard to get started when you're doing this, and I haven't done it long enough or consistently enough. So, but we need to get going here. And again, my dilemma is teardrop or van. Now in a van, you can run it, you can make it warm, the heat stays in it, and you can actually run a heater. Can't do that in here. I have a real little one. It uses up a lot of energy, and then it only takes just the chill off the top a little bit. So it never really gets warm. So that's a problem. I am going to keep this heating blanket on me, though. And the dog, she's fine. She's laying on part of my heating blanket. And I actually took my vest off, my quilted vest, so that if she needs it, I'll put it over her. But that's what we got going on so far. It's nice and quiet now, so I'm happy about that. So I'm going to run some Christian music or Christian teaching and fall asleep with it on. All right. Have great dreams tonight. Many blessings to everyone. And like I always tell you, love one another as Jesus loves you. We are so blessed that He's in charge, and Jesus is Lord. He's the King. So, but I'll see you in the next video. Y'all take care now.